Once you arrive there, I've identified 3 distinct locations you can visit. Now, you'll gravitate towards the spots, aligned with your personal energy, with resonance, because you cannot be anywhere, or your vibration isn't sent. And with each passing phase, if you evolve, every transition takes you a notch above, elevating you bit by bit. Your progression matches the vibrational realms rare, rising as you mature. And you surely don't desire to be stuck in what I term the cycle of repeated errors, circling repeatedly without any growth or change. You're stationary, not progressing, only replaying the same scenario. Breaking free from this cycle is crucial. Both of the 3 destinations I've noted are their depths, lower astral. We'll be discussing the lower astral realm first. The lower astral is home to those we often deem as earthbound. Such individuals have led a life so filled with negativity that they're unaware of the existence of any other realm. So their experiences on earth were often consumed with actions of malice or addiction. And think murderers, drug abusers, and heavy drinkers. They're so ensnared in their negativity that even in death, they aren't aware they've passed on. So their perception is that they're still alive. Their confusion is profound, stemming from the circumstances of their deaths. They often attempt to inhabit bodies, although from what I've observed, there's no actual possession or demonic entities, given the soul's inherent protective barrier. However, if you're under the influence of substances or alcohol, you could be susceptible to these entities' influence. These spirits, unaware of their death, came to feel alive by seeking the familiar sensations and pleasures they once knew, often lingering around those indulging in alcohol, drugs, or even committing crimes. Like their guide, assigned to assist them to the next realm, waits them often in silent exasperation, wondering when they'll realize their true state. Over time, these spirits grow weary of this futile existence and long for something more meaningful. That's when they finally acknowledge their guide and are welcomed with immense love and understanding, realizing they simply lost their way. They then undertake lessons and schooling in the spirit world to prepare for reincarnation. It's essential they don't rush this process, for their previous negativity could linger. This realm I've described as the lower astral. As for the middle astral, it's what many religious doctrines might term as heaven. Middle astral. It's utterly breathtaking. It's truly marvelous. Everyone has described it in a consistent manner. Oh, there exists a picturesque lake, surrounded by rolling hills, homes scattered around. If you dream of a residence similar to the one you left behind, or perhaps a grander one, even a palace it's yours to claim, whatever you conceive as the ultimate, your personal heaven, that's where you'll find yourself. What kind of home do you envision? If you wish to spend forever with loved ones who have passed on, if that's your vision of eternity, it's yours. This is the heaven often spoken of in churches. It's overwhelmingly stunning. Melodies float in the ambience. The hues, they're incredibly vivid. Individuals who've encountered near-death moments recall these vibrant colors, particularly the blossoms. Vast, lush gardens with shades so mesmerizing. They've never witnessed anything comparable. After their near-death experiences, many recall how even the very essence of plants seem to pulse for a time because they retain those vivid memories. And once I queried if it was a reflection of our earth, flora and fauna. They replied that earth is a mere shadow of that place. Imagine ever-blooming flowers, perpetual flawless roses. That's the reality there. It's overwhelmingly captivating. So they reside there alongside kin, indulging in all they've ever desired. But this idyllic paradise has a catch. It isn't eternal. And such perfection isn't the grand scheme. What lessons would one glean in an unblemished eternity? After some time, there will be a knock. A voice might announce it's time for life's retrospective, to which they might retort, "Why? This is paradise. I wish to remain." However, That's not the grand design. You might have known for a while, but change is inevitable. Or for view board, they bring them before the oversight panel. And on that panel, there are seniors or guides that won't dictate actions. Their role is to guide you. And so you approach and observe. They're about to present your existence. They reveal each act you ever took, every phrase you ever uttered, everyone you ever impacted or harmed in any manner. Of course, me viewing this isn't simple. They depict it unbiasedly, yet it's not solely from your perspective. It's through the eyes of all those you interacted with. Witnessing it from their perspective, trust me, it's heart-wrenching. Suddenly realizing, I wasn't aware I affect them like that. I wasn't aware my words had such an impact. Because oftentimes we navigate life without noting our impact on others. Over there, the clarity is showing the genuine consequences of your actions on others. I argue if more grasped this, our kindness would be profound, knowing our deeds reflect back on us. As typically you don't empathize, it's seeing the true ramifications on someone. It strikes a chord. Realization dawns. I must atone. This is the essence of karma. I can't simply overlook. I must redress my actions towards that individual. So you converse with the other spirit, commenting, we could have done better, huh? Maybe we should return and try once more. This round I'll take the role of a spouse. You the other, or you assume the parent and I the offspring. Because roles can fluidly change. It's all theatrical in the end. Not merely a drama, just an act. This is the sequence in the intermediate astral, upper astral. So the higher astral realm is my top preference because I have a profound love for knowledge and an insatiable curiosity. I'm passionate about research and always yearn to understand more. It's in the upper astral that educational institutions exist. Furthermore, the Temple of Wisdom complex resonates with me the most. In my professional journey, I've had the privilege to listen to countless individuals narrate very similar experiences. The consistency in their accounts, especially when they're unaware of each other's testimonies, lends credibility to their experiences. Leads Cannon to replaplating, results in a scientific study. When they depict the Temple of Wisdom complex, they often speak of its multifaceted nature. Some describe it resembling grand temples reminiscent of ancient Roman structures with magnificent columns. An intriguing component they often mention is the healing temple. I've been informed that sharing this knowledge serves a great purpose. People don't necessarily have to transition to the afterlife to visit. They can access it through meditation or even in their dreams. I've been shown visions of numerous souls going up post-transition, moving for their turn at the healing temple. It's a mandatory pit stop, a purification process before they progress to their designated destinations. Each section of this realm has its guardian. For the healing temple, the guides usher the individual to the heart of this dome-structured chamber. Above, the dome ceiling is adorned with radiant gemstones of all conceivable hues. Their luminescence cascades downwards, illuminating the floor. I think the individual stands bathed in this ethereal light, which purges any lingering remnants of trauma, including the experience of death, from their recent life. This process ensures they're rejuvenated and ready for the next phase of their journey. However, I've been told that living individuals can also seek healing here. They simply have to visualize the temple and can visit during their nocturnal slumbers. The guides differentiate between the departed and the living by the visible silver cord trailing the ladder, indicating they've come with a distinct purpose. Tapestry room. This segment of the Temple of Wisdom complex is the tapestry chamber. I've touched upon this in numerous of my writings. So this tapestry spans extensively, stretching for miles along a vast wall. Those who've observed it often feel it pulsates with life, though it's merely a material. It seems as if it breathes, nearly living. Within this tapestry are countless threads. Each individual has their unique thread representing the tale of their existence. These threads within the tapestry depict the intricate web and interconnections of our lives. It highlights our mutual impacts and bonds. It emphasizes the idea that while each is individual, collectively, we encompass everything. Everyone has an influence on one another due to this intertwining nature. The insights shared emphasize the significance of recognizing our impact. The actions and words we choose ripple out and affecting all those we encounter. This is a testament to our intertwined destinies and mutual influences. Recognizing the importance of life's tapestry brings clarity. Once this is grasped, there's an absence of bias and judgment. We are all traversing this journey, attempting to glean lessons and break free from the cycle of karma. Everyone is here with a purpose in this learning environment. But it's not our place to judge, as everyone is at varying phases of their personal evolution and undertaking different lessons. The tapestry's significance cannot be understated. For more insight, several of my publications delve into the experiences of individuals entering the tapestry and crossing to our perception of time. Library. All right, here's a rephrased version that maintains the same flow, meaning in word count. All right, the library is my most cherished spot. Each visit presents a guardian. Not that I frequently visit, but my essence is familiar with it. I might not physically be there always, but my experiences are such that I know the ambience. The place is simply majestic. A sentinel of the library awaits. So when I step in or when I'm with someone, the initial greeting I often get is, it's you again. What are you curious about today? They recognize me. Hence, every piece of research I've done, every query I've raised, I've been furnished with answers. The library holds all conceivable knowledge. From information about Earth's mysteries, Atlantis, and more. I sourced them from here. The library encompasses all past, present, and future knowledge. An unimaginable trove of information resides there. To me, it's unparalleled. You might visualize it as books or perhaps as energy. People often query about the Akashic records. Yes, they're present too. You can access them. But the methods to retrieve knowledge vary. Through reading scrolls, or other means. So that's how I've derived much of my written content. Flanking the library are various chambers. These chambers mirror something akin to Star Trek's holodeck. Step inside, and whatever you seek materializes, immersing you fully. For instance, we learned about the lower astral without actually going. The chambers reveal them. Inside these chambers, any knowledge you desire unveils. This explains my profound affection for the library. It's a treasure trove from which I draw inspiration for my writings. It's sheer magic, so that sums up the library. Additionally, there are educational institutions. Schools, just as they mention in these schools, you ascend to the frequency that resonates with you. My personal vision of heaven isn't the commonly discussed image of lounging on clouds and strumming harps. That would be too mundane. In pursuit of knowledge. To me, heaven resembles these schools, where all knowledge about anything you could ever desire is accessible. Everything is learnable there. This led me to question, if you can attain all wisdom in that realm, why return to earth? Wouldn't staying be more straightforward? So they responded, explaining the distinction between theoretical knowledge and practical experience. We might study a subject, but it's different from living it firsthand. Over there, it's akin to reading from a book, whereas Earth provides real-life scenarios. They conveyed that you might grasp concepts like love, hate, and jealousy intellectually, but experiencing them amidst others' emotions offers a different challenge. The learnings here are deeper and more profound than in that realm. It's analogous to attending college. In a chemistry class, reading about reactions is different from conducting experiments. Similarly, while you can read about automotive mechanics, understanding truly comes when you dismantle and rebuild an engine. Hence, they emphasized we opt to reincarnate. Morning pace here is faster, allowing for karmic repayment and completing our journeys more efficiently. We choose this path forging agreements with fellow souls.